Okay. Hey, y'all, whether it's morning, evening, or afternoon, I'm just glad that you guys had decided to vibe out with Yes, y'all. Cheers to the 17th guest appearance, y'all. I'm just so excited. Like, first and foremost, I just want to thank God himself for making me get to this point, because it was not easy at all. It was not easy to make this series. It was not easy to even get to as many people on here. Yes, it was some people that came on here multiple times, but it doesn't matter, because I appreciate their time, their patience, and the vibes that they bring here. And as always, y'all, if you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. And for the ones that are not new to this, but true to this, hey, y'all, what's up? What's poppin'? As you guys may know, August is Impacting Business Owners Month. So today we have another familiar face back. If you're new here, y'all better go back and watch her episode. I think she was 13. Yeah, dang. See?
But the 17, you say?
Yeah, you 17. Her first appearance was the 13th one, and now she's 17. That's 4 episodes ago. Jesus Christ. Jeez, for real, like, Jesus Christ.
I'm cracking
It just be so much going on. I can't keep count. I can't keep track. Sometimes I gotta get Adonis to be like, what number we on now? But nevertheless, y'all, before she introduced herself, I thank you so very much again for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come on here and just give us a little bit of knowledge, wellness, and things of that nature about the business world and all the good and bad that comes with it. And how did this dream turn into a reality for what you're doing now? So without further ado, I give our guests again the floor.
Hi, everybody. Like she said, I'm a familiar face, but those who didn't get a chance to watch the previous episode, previous episodes.
Yes.
My name is Quaniya. I am a licensed esthetician in the DMV area. My business is Quaniya's Beauty Studio, LLC. That's the name on Instagram if you want to check me out.
Period.
So I'm just excited to be here to have a conversation about everything business.
Yes, we're so excited for it. I'm so excited. Another side note, y'all see my hoodie? High value women. That was her idea.
Came and gone.
It's okay though. It's gonna come back. It's slowly still there, but it's gonna come back again. But that's another thing she had too, and it was like phenomenal for fulfilling friendships for women. Hold the hell up. Pause, Adonis. Pause, Adonis. My dumb ass did not hit record.
All right, it's cool. I'm gonna keep it rolling today. I'm just gonna cut it.
God damn it, Norbit. Oh my gosh.
You know what's crazy? I looked over at it.
I'm like, hold up.
And I'm like, maybe I'm tripping.
Yeah, I did ask like a couple times.
Shit.
But you know what?
But look like we ain't go deep and deep, so it's okay.
Wait, so what does this mean? What you mean pause and cut? And
So like that part we have, he's gonna cut it out and we just start over.
Oh.
Yeah.
The audio rolling, but
He could cut it out. Okay, you ready now? Oh! Because yesterday I was so used to it. It was just so much. But it's okay. It's all right.
We can start again.
3, 2. Hey y'all, whether it's morning, evening, or afternoon, I'm just glad that you guys had decided to vibe with Guess! Cheers to the 17th guest appearance.
I'm cracking up.
Y'all, the reason why we're dying laughing is because we were rolling, right? But I did not turn that camera on. And I had so much energy beforehand.
You did.
And I was
gave
so
it all you
mad.
had.
But that's okay. That's all right. That's what happens in this world that we
Technical
live in.
difficulty.
It's okay. But that's why it's good to have multiple sources going on. The audio was fire, y'all, but y'all just couldn't see my face. And I'm like, dang, hold up.
That's kind of crazy.
I was like, oh, I didn't hear the toot, and I didn't touch it, but it's okay. That's all right. You know, these things happen. That's why we love raw and uncut videos and, audio, all those things, y'all. But nevertheless, welcome to Vibe It Out with Guests, episode 17, y'all. First and foremost, I want to take the time out of my day to say thank you, Jesus, for making it come this far. Because without you, I don't know where I would be. Especially even doing a series like this, it was not easy at all. It's not easy at all. And I am very, very thankful for everyone that has been a guest on here, who has been liking, commenting, subscribing, tuning in, all that. I appreciate y'all so much. As well as the upcoming guest that's about to come to spill all the jewels that they want to talk about when it comes to wellness, education, whatever the source may be. We thank you very, very much. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. And for the ones that are not new to this, butcher this, hey y'all, what's up? What's poppin'? As I mentioned, this is the 17th guest appearance. We have been doing appearances back to back from when it started up until the month of August. Like, Jesus, crazy. That is crazy. And I love that because I just love how everyone has been a guest on here has came back or has been saying, hey, you want to do this? Come here. You want to do that? Just doing the networking stuff. I really, really do appreciate it so very much. And before we get deep into the Bible today, first and foremost, I want to say, y'all, if you're new here, we have a familiar face. So I need y'all to go back and watch the guest appearance 13. So y'all get a little bit more rundown of who our lovely guest is. But if you're an OG, y'all already know who she is. So it's like, I'm excited. And I'm glad because I'm excited too. Y'all see my hoodie? Shout out to sis for this. High value woman.
HVW.
Okay. I wish I could turn around, but
get the full detail. Dang. Show them a little something because I put that together. You know what I'm saying? I really did. Yeah, real. Hold on. Yes, that was us. We did that.
And
I should have worn mine. You should have told me.
It's okay, cause we're gonna do it again. Y'all gonna keep seeing familiar faces over and over again within any type of project that I'm doing or any type of project she's doing, cause that's what sisters do, you know. But yes, she did this also too. We make up one big family.
It's not the dance.
Y'all, this is an exciting one because if y'all seen her first Bible Hour guest appearance, she dived deep into a lot of topics that everyone was like here for. But today, in honor of August being Business Month, Business Entrepreneurs and Stuff Month, we're going to take a little shift into today, but we're still going to give y'all some topics that we did talk about within her first session, but a little bit more deeper on who she is on a professional side and how she deal with things, etc., etc. So without further ado, I give our returning guest the floor.
Hey everybody, my name is Quaniya. Like she mentioned previously, I was in an episode, so definitely go back and check that out. But I'm a local esthetician in the DMV area. My business is called Quaniya's Beauty Studio, LLC. You can check it out on Instagram. But I'm just happy to be here to talk everything business.
Yes, y'all already know I'm going to tag her business again. And of course, I am the mood to her lashes, as y'all can see. I need a refill so
They don't look bad, though. Like, truly, they don't.
I had these for a month, y'all.
That's crazy.
And the 26th... Thank you. The 26th will make 2 months, but I promise y'all they will be done before then. I promise y'all. Because, baby, it's like I need my eyebrows waxed, all that shit. She does it to the T. Like, I just like how I wish I could record y'all the behind the scenes of how Naya be in the back, like, hold up, let me.
I be so serious.
She be so serious with it. And I love that because it's like, that's good quality. And it's like, okay, I want to come back.
Precision.
Spend my money. Yeah, hello. I want to spend my money, my time and stuff. And that's how me and Naya met, through her business. So my cousin also helped me that with too. And I was like, okay. When she told me, I was like, okay, let me try. I was scared as ever. The first service I ever did with Naya was a facial. I was scared as ever. During that time, my face was a little bumpy. And when she put her hands, that magic touch, I was like,
a little bit of this, a little bit of this.
Yeah, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And she did the neck and the shoulder. I didn't want to leave.
She didn't have to.
I didn't want to leave.
She could have stayed.
I really could. It was so good. But unfortunately now, y'all, she said she's done with that. She's sticking to the lashes, the waxing, and the eyebrows. The waxing, okay? So I was like, you know what? I still respect it because I love what you do.
Oh, thank you.
Of course. I love what she do.
I think everybody need to try me out. I'm very, very, very humble. But my services are top quality.
It is. And it very is. And then also, too, y'all, we did our first ever thing we did this year together was spoke on a panel.
Oh, we did.
At a beauty expo at Morgan State. Shout out to Morgan State. Love yours, y'all, because that was the first time I ever
spoke on a panel.
On stage.
Mic and all.
Yes.
I said, whoa. Then you told me I ain't had to get on stage. I didn't just have my little table. And they called me up there. I'm like, Lord have mercy.
But it was so dope, y'all, for us to do that together for our first time. That was like super dope. And I was like, because it was like they looking for businesses and they needed some more vendors. I said, let me call Naya. You know, like, because every woman, man, whatever, love a good lash. Good wax, you know, like, why not? And the prices are reliable, the quality, everything. So I was like, why not get Naya on here? And it went super nice well.
Wow.
And afterwards, y'all, we did a whole lot of promoting that day.
Passing flyers, candy.
Shout out to Bria too, because she was on a mission. Okay, it was super, super dope. And it was so like, it was so fun. At first, I was over there like, I'm freaking out. I'm like, they just text me all like, talk about on a panel. I'm like, what? Like a panel where people were asking me questions? Because like, when I was a member there, I'm like, I seen how they did it. But I didn't know the roles would ever reverse.
And you'll be up there.
Yes. It was dope, y'all. I was scared of that, but it was dope because it was just like, it's somewhat what I do, but it's different because they trying to get the insight of why did you do this, what made you do this, how you deal with this, and things like that. It was super dope. So yes, it was so fun. It was dope, and I loved every moment about it. It was so cool.
It was different. I never did nothing like that before. Setting up the tables, speaking on behalf of myself at a table. It was kind of nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
But you were there. Bria was there, so it made it better.
And that's the thing, too, that made it even more better, having people there with you, because if I didn't tell Naya nothing, I think I'd just be like, you know what?
You're not going to do it?
Nope. I'm like, let's get this over with. I was nervous ever. Like, they text, I think, a couple days before, and I was like, okay, I was just wrapping up, the semester. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, And it was still like a starstruck. I was like, oh my gosh, they noticed my work and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And then I was like, Naya,
so
lashes,
grateful.
what?
So grateful.
So it was so dope, but I'm glad we did that, and it turned out really fun because she got some business that day because you did the deal or no deal. That was even more perfect too, because when she had that going on, it was like, bring it all in.
And
it was
so busy that month. Oh my gosh, that was probably one of my busiest months all year.
Shout out to all of y'all that contributed in the deal or no deal, because that was super dope. For sure. That was dope. Like, people was like, oh yes, because I need my lashes done. I need a good wax. I was like, Naya's the one. So, and I had my lashes done too, y'all. So I was like, yes, see the walking model.
Promotion.
I said she did my lashes, so the good wax and good eyebrows and the lashes. So it was super dope, and I was so glad for that. Like, it's nothing wrong with helping your friends. It's nothing wrong at all, especially when y'all are on a mission to see each other win and to win in general. That is the whole concept of it. The whole concept was, okay, I thought of this. Let me put my friend on. Because, like, she's hot right now. So, like, why not put her out there?
I'm hot right now.
So, why not put you out there?
I love that.
Yes. Like, networking is key, but also the support comes in hand. Sure. And it was pure genuine, and it was pure dope. And I loved it. I'm glad she loved every minute about it. Okay. So, today we will be focusing on business and impacted the month of August, the beauty world, self-care journey, and the mental health within as an entrepreneur going back to the episode I just did, y'all, within the first week of August, talk about starting the dream and being able to turn to reality and just starting and growing your business. So that will also tie into hearing all the people that you see come on here talk about their business. That episode puts pieces together on how to start your business, but hearing it from different point of views. So you heard it from my point of view of like how to start it, when to start, and why it's important. And now you're going to hear from all different points of views within their businesses and how they remove and dealt with things like that. Because it's not easy to start a business at all. It's not. You got to make sure you got that paperwork, the money, the space, the time, and even dedicated to it. Because we all sometimes wake up and be like, dang, I want to do this. But we really don't do the research. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Like, I had some times where I'd be like, okay, I want to wake up and do this. And then I'd be like, I didn't think that through all the way. It's like, it sound good, but do it really look good?
What you be thinking about doing?
Like with them boards, I be doing them fashion boards. I'm like, okay, let me see if I could get a trade in fashion. I'm like, hold up, I ain't got the time in the day to do it. But hey, maybe one day down the line. Yeah, one day down the line, I'm like, okay, I probably, see what they got going on. I can't draw for nothing. So that's the only thing too. Like, it gave me like That's So Raven vibes when she was sketching stuff like that. It's like, I can't do that. So I would have to pay someone like, look, create this vision for me. You see it? Okay.
You can do that. I got somebody for you if you want to have them draw it up.
See y'all? See how we do over here? This is like networking hand in hand.
Back to back.
Okay. We love that. And I'm still going to think about it too. So
yes. That would be cute. That would be so cute.
I'm excited. I thank you. I'm excited. Are you excited?
I am excited.
This?
I am.
Let's get into it. So the first part where we talk about is business and the entrepreneur journey. So as we mentioned, this is business month. So we're digging deeper into, how did it start? Why is this dream was such a passion for you that turned to reality and things of that nature? So what inspired you to step in the esthetician world and start your own business?
Okay, so when I was little, I think I was like, 12, maybe 10. I don't know. I used to be in the house, and I used to be like, I had these little, these books, and they came with like little, like, I don't know what they were, like sticks that you can like put makeup on people's faces.
Oh, yeah.
And like do like little skincare routines, so you put like fake makeup on. I don't even know. I can show you.
I think I remember the exact.
It's like these little paper books, and you would literally like add stuff to it. But I used to do stuff like that when I was like 10 years old, and I was like, oh, this is so fun. I want to do it in real life. So then I started doing it in the house, like buying skincare products from Walmart. My parents used to take me to Walmart like maybe once a week on like a weekend, and they'll say like, go around, get whatever you want, and I would always go to the skincare section.
Okay.
And I would get like little masks and like different type of like lip glosses and skin creams. I'll go home and I just do the skin routine, do my little makeup. And then fast forward, when I hit like 13, 14, I started doing makeup for real. So the makeup is kind of what started off the entire esthetician thing. Because I always had an interest in skin. And like, but I didn't like know much about the skin. But I knew how to play in makeup. So when I got to like 13, 14, I'm like, all right, I want to do makeup. So I used to do it on myself. My parents, well, my parent, not my father, but my mom, my sisters. And I used to do it in high school for like my homegirls for like different events, senior day, junior day. And this is the crazy thing though. That was like a hobby, play.
I was about to say, girl, you ain't want to be a makeup artist.
No, that was play for real. But
Faces by Naya.
No, I wasn't feeling that because
Naya with the face.
When I used to do faces, I did them for fun.
True.
But then when I did it for real and was actually getting money off of it, it was taking the fun out of it. I wasn't liking it. So I ended up realizing I don't want to do makeup. But fast forward, now I'm in my senior year of high school, and I'm like, okay, I need to go to college and follow whatever else is doing because me being an esthetician is not going to be good enough. So I ended up taking my little dream to be an esthetician and do my little hobby, put it on the back burner, went to school, was in school for like 2 years, hated it, I hated it so much because I was just bouncing between degree to degree to degree. Just didn't know what I wanted to do. Dropped out, went to school, became an esthetician. And then I'm like, you know what? I think I could do this. Like, I can make money off of this. So then I started doing services out of my house in my room. I know, this is so just ghetto.
No, but it's a start. Like, we all started from the bottom. It's like, oh my gosh, it's reflecting on, it's like, those were the times.
Literally. I used to have people in my room just waxing their coochies. And then I close everything up and get in bed. And I'm like, wow, I just did my first client. But then fast forward, I'm like, okay, this is getting a little bit too like they're in my business. They know where I live at. They know what my room look like. They know my family. Like, so I said, I'm gonna get a suite. Found the spot in Towson, the one that you be going to.
I love it.
Yes.
Down.
They had just opened up, and I was like one of the first tenants to move in.
Wow.
Yes. And I've been there ever since.
That is
Locked
super
and loaded.
dope, y'all. And in there, it's like, I remember the LED light she had, y'all, in there. She don't turn on no more like that. That thing is nice. How she got her business up there, like you come in, it's like, When I first came, I was like, mind y'all, I was so nervous. I found her on Instagram. So, okay, let me see what she about, because I'm so scared.
Oh, my goodness.
I said, oh, this is nice.
I'm glad you liked it. I put my thought into really trying to figure out how I want the room to look. It's a black room, like blue LED, grass wall.
It's dope.
It's different, but it's cute.
It was so cute. And that's the thing, too, when you come into spaces like that, impacting self-care and things like that, you want to be in a room, an environment that make you feel like, okay, I don't got to worry about, it's going to throw off the vibe. Like, yeah, it'll work good, but being in there wasn't that. Like, the whole experience was like, I get in there, I feel good.
That is so
I'm
nice.
in there enjoying it.
Oh my gosh.
And when I get out, I feel 10 times better. That's like when you get your hair done and stuff. Like, that was so dope. Like, from that day, y'all, I was like, I'm definitely coming back. And I did come back. And she was the first one to start off with the lashes for me. You were the first one to do lashes for me.
For real? You ain't never had your lashes done?
Nope. It took me a while, y'all, even to get my eyebrows done. When I used to go to the nail salon like frequently. A good little mini set, acrylic, all that. Until that day, the lady who was my nail tech at the time, she was like, you need to get your lashes. You ever did a wax? Or I said, no. I used to see my mom do it. And she come out all red. I'm like, no. I said,
Came over.
yeah, because my mom light skinned.
No, I feel that. No,
so I'm like, I'm light skinned too. So I'm like,
it's just, why did that turn you away? Like,
because then too, sometimes people break out of hives, and then the crazy thing was, she was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. It was around Christmas time too. She was like, you know what, this is gonna be a Christmas gift. You know, I said, I don't want no Christmas gift. Like, no, I don't want no Christmas. I'm like, I pay you my service, tip you. I don't want. No, I said, I'm fine. She's like, we're gonna try it. I said, fine, y'all. I kept looking at the phone like, is this really my eyebrows?
For real?
Yes.
Wait, so they was wax?
They were wax.
You was looking because you didn't like it or because you liked it?
I was so nervous. Like, you know, like when you get something done, it's like, okay, I keep looking to make sure it's like, gotta get used to. And y'all, she ate down. And then from that, she inspired me to keep getting them done. And then the lashes, because you did my cousins. And I seen her, I said, okay, those are cute. Okay. And that's how you did them first. I said, okay, let me go to her to get them. Yes.
Okay. And you were so stuck on them classics. I wanted you to switch to hybrid so bad. I'm like,
y'all.
She wanted classics.
I was like, classic give me a little natural, like.
I think these are perfect for you.
These are the hybrid. No, these are volume, y'all.
They are. See how you.
Then we bumped up. We went from classics. It was like we were stuck on classics probably like one whole year.
Literally couldn't get her off.
I couldn't get off for Jack. I said classics make me feel real classy, and I was like, okay, But that hybrid, because Pinterest too. Pinterest gets the girls every time. Okay, I said, and TikTok, because I was like, this look good. It's not too none of that. And then I was like, okay, I want to try. She was like, you want to do what? I was like, I want to do hybrid. She was like, we've been trying to do this forever. We have. And I was just like, okay. And we did it, y'all. And they came out fire. Like, I have every lash, like every service she did, I recorded instantly. So I have all of those on my phone,
You did.
Instagram. Like, it was so bad. I was like, bro, I just love it here. I don't care. I don't care.
That
Like,
is so
I
nice.
love it because that's the thing too, especially within the business world, within self-care. It's hard to find people that's really going to meet your needs, expectations, as well as their craft is going to really make you feel good and make you even want to keep going. Like, we all been through those hiccups, you know, sometimes like, okay, I like this person, but I can't stay consistent and stuff like that. And it happens. But it's like when someone, you know, keep in touch. And then also, too, when you make them relationships with them, y'all. Because, like, when I first came, we was talking. In my mind, I'm like, because sometimes I go to appointments, I don't say nothing. I be quiet. I be like, I'm going to see if they're going to say something. And then it be so good, we forgot we was doing a service.
Talking, just
we be forgetting we did a service.
I'm like, all right, Erica, we gotta lay down.
Y'all, it be so
we be
bad.
in there 30 minutes just talking before you can even get nothing done.
And from that moment, we became so close. I was like, that is so.
Now she be coming outside with me. That's crazy how that really turned out like that. No, that's nuts.
It was, but see, that's the beauty of it. Is like, bro, not only can you learn, but you can also make friends. And in this world, I'm like, yeah, because in that other world, social work world, I can't be friends with my clients.
That's so true, though.
But in this situation, yes, y'all, we was outside. Y'all see, well, no, y'all ain't see it for her birthday. Nope. But we were outside.
Hey, shut it. I was cute.
She
was
looked
cute.
good. She did that, okay?
Cute.
And we was like, I hope you ain't got work the next day. I don't think you did.
I
did.
did.
You? See?
Woo, thumbs down.
See?
I mean, not for my business, you know. Just saying, like.
And it's crazy, like when you hustling, you in this business, it's like, okay, I need some time off, but it's like, I'm used to this grind, you know. I had fun. I'm gonna make it out the way. It was funny. I seen a video of these girls. They went out for their friend's birthday. It reminded me of when we went out for you, man. But they were so tore up. Like one girl, she was like, I canceled all my appointments. That's how fun it was. I was like, oh my god.
Well,
but it be like that when you out having a good time. Sometimes like, you know, I'm a business owner. Sometimes Big Mama gotta chill out. You know, Big Mama need a break too. And I was like
crazy.
And then sometimes I was just looking. I was like, it had me laughing while I was on my way here because I was like, bro, I did that before for a session after graduation, and I was like,
gotta reschedule.
I had to reschedule, but then I got sick too, so I was like, I ain't trying to get these people sick. I was like, but it'd be like, dang. But in reality, it's like you do need a break.
That's for sure.
You do need a break. You do need a break.
It's like, you know, these clients is tomorrow.
Yes.
Don't be out here doing all that.
But sometimes it just happens.
It just happens. I'm not
It just happens because y'all, when we went out for her birthday, in my mind, I'm like,
I don't know about y'all. I was toe up.
She was toe up.
I was toe up.
That was the goal, to get her because her
Nobody
birthday.
wanted to do nothing with me. Everybody was like,
why is she lying?
Work tomorrow. I have plans tomorrow.
Nobody had plans. Everybody worked.
I'm like,
no,
wow.
It was so bad though. I think Bria said she had an appointment. She canceled her appointment.
She canceled her appointment?
Her hair appointment.
I did not know that. I don't know why she didn't do nothing that night anyway.
Oh my god. We did drink. We had one drink though. That was it, y'all. I had one drink.
What drink you had?
It was some summer something. Yes, it was when we went to the restaurant.
That little juicy drink.
That wasn't juicy.
Yo, that drink don't count.
It was
they
delicious.
Drink at the other spot. Freddy. So you should have
The Paw Paw Club. We like the Paw Paw Club now. But back at first, I was scared. But that's another time for that story. That's a time where the whole group need to be here to express their point of views. Crazy. But like it was dope though. But it was like, dang, we really got responsibilities the next morning. Y'all, we got home, it was like 1, 2 something. And everybody was like, we all barely made out the bed. We was just like, did Naya make it out the bed though? Because we was like, she got something to do.
Literally. I didn't get in the house for real till like 5 o'clock in the morning.
What?
I know. I had went back outside.
Y'all, everybody, you know how you be. Good night, everyone. Have a good night. We had so much fun. I miss y'all. No, this is the first time I heard Naya say she went back out at 5 o'clock in the morning. And you had to be to work at what time?
It wasn't that late. It was like 10.
I bet you only got 3 or 2 hours of sleep. Or sleep.
No sleep.
See?
You know how you be drinking and then the room spinning and then feel like you want to ride in the bed? I'm in the bed like, boy. I got to get myself together. But I was able to go. To work, because that's the most important part. Still showing up. And I did that.
And it's crazy too, because like also people don't realize when you have a business, you still got a personal life too. When you want to have a good time, birthdays, celebrations, whatever, you gotta have time. But sometimes it's like, okay, do I really am prepared to go in the next day? Like, how did you feel? Well, the next couple hours, I think I would have been tired. But I'd be like, I was so tired. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
I was so tired. But I think that's the thing. Now I've realized, before I used to be like, oh, I can go out and I'm going to go show up to work because, you know, I still want to show up for my clients. But I realized if I know I'm going to be out, I got to make my schedule work for me. So I'll just take off the next day maybe or like block some time out. And I think that's the beauty of entrepreneurship.
Yes.
You can schedule out your schedule how you want it to be.
You're your own boss.
I love that part.
That's the best thing ever within whatever business. I don't care. It's hair, nails, lashes, the barber, engineer, podcast. Baby, give yourself some grace. Like for me, with sessions, I'd be like, all right, y'all. I had cut some Fridays out because it's like stuff be going on. But I'm like, you know what? I might got the time to do it, whatever. Or like if I got something to do, you know, just make the time. And it works so well, y'all. Like it'd be like, wow. But
no, wow.
But y'all, that's I would say is a challenge. That's the next question. Like, what was the biggest challenge you had to face within the beauty within? Okay, what's been the biggest challenge you have faced as a beauty business owner so far? Within like whatever clients, space, not equipment, stocking, all that.
I think it's just juggling all positions. So, like, you're, like, doing administrative work. You're doing the marketing of it. You're, like, behind the chair doing the services. I gotta sneeze, hold on.
It's okay.
It went away. Just playing all roles. I feel like, you know, it's not just go in, do your job, and go home. Like, it's other stuff you have to do. And I struggle with trying to maintain all the roles. And I realized I need a little help. Because if I'm not... like if I'm focused on one area, I know I'm lacking in another because it's only so much I can do. Like it's only so many ways I can split myself. So I'm trying to figure out a better way to like manage my positions that I have to like take role in so that way it can flow a little better. Because it gets hard trying to like make sure you stay on top of posting, content making, marketing, but then you also like trying to be there for your clients, and so you're working on like filling up your books, calling clients, texting them if they want to reschedule, they trying to like book a different date. It's like it gets overwhelming sometimes. So that's probably my biggest challenge that I've faced so far.
I can agree because that is very overwhelming, especially like meeting your clients where they're at.
Yes.
It's so hard because you got clients now coming from all over. Like
they work in certain jobs, they can only come in at certain times. Kids, they traveling, and then you got to make it mix with your schedule. And then you got this job and that job, and you in school, and you trying to do other stuff. It just gets super crazy, super complicated.
Going back to what Naya said about like meeting your clients where you are as well as being able to meet their schedule. Because like you have people coming from all over. Like Naya said she's in a DMV area. Like, bro, that's DC, Maryland, Virginia. She's getting people from all over. And then two, it's a big challenge when you like, okay, I have to meet them when they are. Because like she said, oh, I got to meet their schedule because sometimes I only can do the mornings. Because y'all, when I seen Naya put on there 10 o'clock in the morning for her schedule, I was like, when you start doing morning shifts?
10 not bad though. I used to overdo it and try to like come at 6, 7. I be getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, but I realized that's insanity. Like,
it's a little dangerous.
It is.
Like,
it be dark outside. I'm trying to get across town, leaving out. You know where I live at?
Yeah, that's why I said that's a little dangerous.
Leaving outside.
And then to get from that part of the city and you in the county, baby, I be like, you know what? I love my clients down, but baby, I gotta take my time. Like she get her coffee, her mocha and all that together. Like can't leave without
She knows.
Yo, when I be looking at her story, I'm like, oh yeah, she ought to go to work. She about to get down.
You love coffee.
She get the nice coffee, and y'all fall time coming up. I know the sweet gonna smell like nothing but pumpkin spice and everything nice.
Just wait. I'm gonna have the leaves laying across the walls. I'm gonna have the pumpkin patch in the corner.
I'm not playing with her. And y'all know, and the crazy thing is too, I think I'm recording. Like, y'all, look at this. Like, y'all, like when she said when we come in there, like it could be 30 minutes in the session and nothing's done. That's how it is, right? For us,
for real, we gotta
do that.
chill on that though. You be having me running behind. I be like,
and I be like, oh snap. Well, the last time I went, y'all, I fell asleep and it was so weird. I'm like,
for real, it was weird.
I'm like, we're not talking. I don't like this. It was a Saturday too.
Oh, no.
We was talking, but it was like not that much like we do, because I was like, it is a Saturday.
You know, I think mentally sometimes when I know the client and I know how they conversate, I think subconsciously I just start getting quiet because I know I gotta lock in. I gotta get this service done.
But y'all, Naya can multitask real bad, because baby, when we started becoming friends and I coming in, it was like an amazing therapy session there. And then I'll never forget the series of Who the F I Marry came out.
And we listened to the whole
Y'all, we listened to the whole thing the whole time. And I was like, is no way. And that's why within this world we live in, having those connections and then fostering those friendships is the best thing. Even though at times it's challenging, but those challenges are worth it, because you never know what the outcome can be. Like, oh my gosh, like, I do your lashes, but I only do your lashes. We friends, guys.
That's literal friends. That's insane.
And that's the beauty too of any business. Like, you being networking and then you just getting the feel of them. It's like, oh my gosh, like, I love this. Because like, we all have those challenges. Like, trust me. It was a challenge for me to even adapt to wanting to work with new people, because I was like, okay, it's getting hot now. It's like, it's hot. Like, everybody doing content. You know, everybody trying to get as much content as possible. But it's like, are they really going to sit here and take the time to really express all this? And it happens. And then, like I said to y'all, by Naya coming back and like the previous guests, Mari, Damon, all them came back, it was like, it got hot. And then this vibe being hot outside, it's like, okay, content time. Bring it all in, you know? And then too, like, I love to repost the content of people and stuff. Like with Naya, when I get my stuff done, it's like, okay. Some people, I see y'all following her too, so I'm like, I hope y'all get some services. So,
they need to come in.
Come on in.
They need to come in.
Like, come on, like, she's is so dope. It's fire. Like, it's so, like, the whole purpose of the presence of being in there too is like, it look good in here, it feel good. She give off good spirit. I know it's going to be dope. But that's another thing too. What is the challenges? Do you have challenges when it comes to like just staying focused? Because like you said too, like mentally, you know what type of client you're working with. But say if you know a client and then something's kind of off and it's like, dang, do they know that I'm off too with them?
You know, yes. It's been so many times. Like, it's sad to say, but like, I think a lot of times clients don't take into perspective that like just as much as they're clients and they want to get service and they're here to, I guess, like talk, therapy. I have stuff going on too. Yeah. So it's like, I don't always have the energy that people are looking for. And I be concerned about like trying to like not seem like that. Cause I can literally like, I'll be in my room and like sometimes I'm super happy. I'm talking, like I'm laughing. We in there like eating snacks together. And then other times like I just got something playing on the TV and I'm just like, hey, like, can lay down, and they're like, oh, like, what's wrong with you? I've had clients ask me like, oh, what's wrong with you? Like, what's going on? I'm like, I'm just not feeling it today. Like, I could be tired. I could have a lot going on. I could be overwhelmed with other stuff outside of my job. So like, clients do notice that sometimes, and they'll say something here and there. But I think most times they get the gist, like you. When you said you came in, I ain't had nothing going on. I was chilling. I just knew we was on the time schedule. So when you laid down, I wasn't talking as much, and you just stopped talking, and you went to sleep, and it was okay. So she caught on, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta lock in.
I was like, dang. I was like, okay. I'm gonna go to sleep. That was the first time I never went to sleep like that. I woke up. She said, "You're done." I said, "What?" It was so good. It was so good, y'all. But it was like, dang, I really went to sleep in here.
I think that's considerate, though. It's like, I like when clients are able to read the room a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm always reading the room for them. But sometimes people don't do it for us.
And it's very tricky and it's hard. And that's what steps into like the mental health aspect. Because like, how do you manage your mental health while running a demanding business? Like, how do you do that when you got so much going on? Because not only does Naya run a business, she also goes to school. So like, how does your mental health go when you're like doing your business and having your other things going on?
Honestly, my mental health, I manage it by like not allowing myself to be super consumed by what I have going on. And like like you mentioned previously and like early in the video, just giving yourself grace. I think in the beginning of having the business, I was so consumed with just trying to like show up and show out, like put my name out there, show up for the clients. I was taking clients at any time of the hour. It didn't matter what was going on. I was moving my life around to like match what they wanted, like mixing prices up to like make it like to make it make sense for them. But really, when I thought about it, I'm like, all of that disrupts my peace. And that's the most important part. And I think I'm super functional when I'm peaceful. So if I can just like find a way to keep my business flowing, but not letting it consume me to the point where like I'm feeling crazy in the head, like I think I'll be okay. Usually when I go to work, I usually start off by like sitting, I'll go in early, like at least 30, 45 minutes from my client get there. I'll set up. Like you said, get some coffee. I like chill, listen to some music.
Love a good
like scroll on my phone a little bit. Like kind of just put myself in like a calm space. Let y'all come in, y'all do y'all thing. Like I'll set little breaks in between my schedule if I got like a big schedule to like make sure that I'm eating, make sure that I'm getting some time to myself to just breathe for a second. Sometimes like me being cooped up in the room with no window, like I'll step outside. Just get some fresh air. Like I'm trying to keep myself level-headed so that way I don't get super like antsy and consumed from just everything business, everything school, clients.
Because baby, oh man, that mental health is a very, very big thing.
It's big.
That at times we lose sight of. Because like when you say, going back to like your episode 2 of the people pleasing, sometimes in the business when we start out, we people pleasing, and then it's like, okay, you know, we want to do that, but it's like also too, it gets to a point where like when it gets to a point where you see what you want to see, the results and stuff, it's like, okay, I got to cut it out. Because when you said that, like doing any time and changing prices, I had those moments where I'm like, okay, they want it, they hungry for it. Okay, they can't do this day. Okay, I'm gonna squeeze some time in my schedule to do this and that.
Yeah.
But then it gets to a point like mentally, it's like, I can't do this. I can't.
At some point, it feel like they're running my business. Like my clients are taking control of how I want things to go, and I don't like that feeling because like they'll start like not intentionally, but like they're dictating my time, they're dictating my schedule, they're dictating my prices, they're dictating like how my business is flowing. And then I start feeling like all discombobulated in my head because I'm like, okay, it's not going how I need it to go. So I really think it's super important just to, one, give yourself grace, but two, like not get consumed with what everybody wants and what everybody needs, but like what works best for you and your business.
That's when them paperwork come in, and what's that? You have the 15-minute grace period. Also, to the read the thing.
Policy.
The policies. I'm so big on the policy. I don't even know why that word didn't come in my mind. And I'm big on that daggone policy. I just gave y'all a whole list of policies. I wish I had the paper right now to show y'all how I look. But y'all know how it is on Instagram. Shoot. That's the biggest thing ever. I was about to say, too. People even try to play with you on a policy. I'm like, hold up. It's in black and white.
They will.
It's in black and white, my friend. Like, I love it. Like, I'm here for it, but this is my policy. And then also, too, like, have it ever made you mentally feel like, dang, is this not satisfying enough for people?
Sometimes. But then I realize, like, you know, what's for me is for me. And what's not meant for me just won't be for me. And some clients who I feel like are giving me a hassle and they give me a hard way to go when it comes to my policies and they trying to like switch stuff around to better suit them, they just obviously aren't a good fit for me. Because the majority of my clients, I don't have to say anything twice. They read the policy, they know what's up, they come in, they get service, and it's a good time, they leave. There's other clients who gave me a hassle and I've had to like, ban those clients because it's like you're disrupting the functionality of the business. Like, it's not that hard. And I made my policies super, super, like, easy going. Like, some people on Instagram will have, like, very strict rules. I don't have those strict rules. I don't even charge late fees, none of that. Like, it's just let me know. Be very communicative about, like, when you're going to be there, when you're ready to leave, like, what you got going on. And we can make stuff work. I'm very nice when it comes to policies, but, like, people will still try to run over that, so.
Baby.
It just gets to a point.
It gets to a point. You watch me, it'd be like, because I believe too, like, I give people grace too, because I know it's hard to get to places, like people coming from all over doing this, doing that. But it's like too, it's in black and white. This is what I'm saying. You need to go by what I'm saying. Like, this is my policy. This is how I got it done. This is why I do this. This is X, Y, and Z. And at times you'd be like, okay, I'm gonna try to switch it around, but it's like, why would I switch around my policy of what I'm doing and you are changing the program, trying to change the narrative? That's not happening. Right. It's not going to happen. Because like too, when I did the policies, y'all, I had like friends like Naya and them, and I would think about their policies. I'm like, okay, let's see how it is. So try to intertwine the stuff because it's like, it's hard. It's so hard to like, you want to be strict, but you don't want to be too strict. You want to get to the point, but you don't want to be like, because you ever rest up and feel like somebody getting smart with you.
Yeah, that's right. You can feel that.
Feel like you getting smart. And one part with my policy, people probably like, oh, she getting smart. It's like the no extra guests and no phones during the service. Because I be like, I understand life be life, but bro, if I can't be on my phone, like, y'all might see my watch, they go off because that thing just go off. And I make sure my phone, watch, everything is connected to each other because I understand life be happening. I do. But, baby, we're not going to sit here and I'm talking and this your session, you scroll. No. So now, I give you done grace.
That before? Are you serious? Like, you posted it? Like, it's up there? Dang, that's crazy. That's insane.
Because, like, when they seen that on it, they was like, no phone. It was so funny because my friend, I did the live stream when he was like, yo, we was doing this live stream. I was trying to pull out my phone, but I kept thinking about when you had in no caps, that no phone policy. I'm like, bro, that one would have got a pass because, like, we on live. Like, right. When you're on the live and, you have your people that come in or whatever. But if we're sitting like this and it's like, okay, I can see you going on the phone glancing, but like every other minute, I'm like, you making me nervous. Like, am I doing something wrong? I'm taking up your time. Because y'all, like, I promise y'all, we try to make these series, like these episode sessions, an hour. But sometimes it don't happen like that. At least don't go over 2 hours. I even try to make sure my episodes don't go over 2 hours. Because that's a lot of talking. I can talk, but that's too much.
2 hours is kind of great.
This is not an audio book. I'm sorry. No. I'm not doing that. No. I'm trying to get the main content in and out and get my people in and out because, life be life. And then most of the time, these sessions are due on Wednesdays. I mean, not Wednesdays. The weekend. Fridays and Saturday, Sunday. The weekend. People want to go home, go outside, touch some grass. They want to have a good time. Okay. I understand that. Like, but in this world, y'all, being able to have clients, too, that also meet you where you at is the best thing. And it takes time, but it's a learning experience for all of us.
It is. I think some clients, they try to, like, get in where they can fit in. They're more attracted to, like, pricing and, like, what you can do for them. And then you have some clients who respect the business in its entirety. And I think those are the best clients because they're not just looking at you as, like, a girl who does a service, but also as a person who has a real, live, functioning business. And they see it more than just a girl behind the chair. So I really appreciate those clients who do just have me into their consideration and, like, also take the time to, like, read the room a little bit, notice that maybe some days I may be a little tired. Maybe some days I do want, like, a little bit of a quieter session. Because, I'm human just how you guys are. So
yeah. Life be life, y'all.
For sure.
Yeah, that's a paxel too. Like, how do you stay motivated with all that going on? When you feel overwhelmed and uncertain, like, how do you feel motivated? Like, if you know, prime example, you got a load going on. Back to school's coming up, y'all, too. So I know your case is loaded with that. I know them bookings is loaded.
Yeah.
How do you stay motivated within feeling overwhelmed and uncertain events coming up within your studio?
Honestly, it's kind of crazy because it's stuff like this, like talking about the business, like how I was excited to come here today because I felt like it'll just like reignite some fire like into like my business flames. You know what I'm saying? Like talking about it, me going to work and like clients getting service, but then like saying like, oh, I love this. It looks so good. Like you're doing so good. Like I love it here. Like hearing that kind of stuff. Even if I'm super busy, overwhelmed, exhausted, just hearing like those nice words of affirmation kind of just keeps me like, okay, like let me keep going. Like when you're in the beginning, you was talking about how like my setup is nice in there and like you were so comfortable and like I made it comfortable for you. That literally keeps me going. That keeps me motivated the entire way. And that's crazy, but like I'm ready to leave here and start servicing my clients even harder because my girl said it be lit in my room. So it's like, okay.
And people be coming up to me like, oh my gosh, I love your lashes. And then
they do.
Like this look too. I be like, bro, I need a whole
don't
feel. They be
bad.
like, they look good. Like the classic girl, they used to eat so bad. They be like, that's your natural bit. Girl, yeah. I be like, yeah. No, like, no, it's like, he's not. But like, that's the best feeling too of like being able to show off somebody's work or like clothing or something or like saying something or listening to something and then people come up to you like, oh my gosh, who did this? This is amazing. Like people be like, oh my god, your lashes look good and stuff. I be like,
oh my gosh, that's so nice.
I'm like, let me show you who did them. Boom. And that's the thing too. I don't gatekeep. Sometimes in my mind be like, I don't want you to know, but I'm like, you know what?
Let them know.
Let them know because like it's a business and that you receiving.
Yes.
You got to think too. Like before, like I say, like for me, I learned a lot within the business because before, if I didn't, I'd probably be like, I'm a gatekeep. But I'd be like, psych, you gonna give you this girl. I'm gonna give you this Miss Girl. I'm not gonna do that. Like something like I'm not gonna do it. I was just thinking. It be me like that. I'm like, I ain't gonna do that. I was thinking about it, but no, here, girl, this is Naya. She does this. Da 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 da. I'm gonna show you some more work she did. If it's not on her page of me or her, whoever, get her. That goes for like the hair, like my cousin do my braids, all that. I be like, look here, engineers, barbers, whatever, whoever I know. I'm like, because it's a networking process. Like that's the motivation. Like when things get overwhelming and stuff, but when you're able to tell me or people telling you like, keep going. Like we see what you're doing. Like we all had them days. Like right now, it might not be where it's at, but it's like it's coming and it's meant for you. And having those affirmations and them positive conversations, them flowers being given, it makes you feel like, oh my gosh, like at one point in time I felt like I want to just say I'm done, but it's like this person is helping me realize that I keep going. I'm doing this for a reason and they love what I'm doing. Yes. And that makes it, that's what it's all about. Like especially with any service you're doing, especially within a business that impacts with people, you want to give them nothing but the services that they deserve. You want to give them as much as you can give them, but also too, it is hard because it's like life be life, especially when your personal life is intact too. Sometimes we can't always be there for our clients, but that's what also helps us know that even though I might not be having a good day, I'm not going to have you out here looking raggedy. I'm not going to have you coming out feeling raggedy. Because, baby, it be times where, too, like when we did Naya's first session, y'all, that night I was outside.
You was?
I went to 7 West. My friends.
Oh, yeah, you told me to go.
But we didn't do a lot of drinking. But earlier that day, I went out with my best friend. We went to stores and stuff. And then, I don't know what time went to bed. Oh, because I was messing with my the cameras, equipment and stuff. I was overwhelmed. And I came here, I was like, God damn it. But she was like, you are? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm straight. And that's the best thing, too, if like they can read the room. Because some people will not read the room and be like, okay, cool. But me, I'm big on that, too. Like, I'm make sure you good. Because I know life be life. And that's not only if they're giving you a service, ask them they're okay. just ask like, are you okay? Like, you ask me if I'm okay all the time, so I know you're okay.
Yes, that's so
me.
true. Like,
that's how it was when we met. Like, you okay? Hey, you all right? You okay? And then when we got comfortable, she'd be like, girl, no. But we gonna get through this. And having those relationships, that building that rapport is like top notch,
chef's
bro.
kiss.
What? Like,
I love when it gets to that point.
yes, because it's like, okay, not only are you a client, like now, like we're friends, and like, okay, girl, like you help me, I'm helping you, and it's like, it's amazing. So being able to stay motivated while working under pressure is a skill that you have to, that is not easy to master, but you will master it, okay? Because it understands and it helps you understand that, okay, I gotta drive. I'm hungry for it. I got this. And these people believe in me and this and that and the third. So I'm not going to let people look at me and be like, dang, she had a bad day. I'm scared something might happen. No, I ain't going to do that. Even though I might be upset, I'm going to give you the vibe that you want. Even though she might be upset, she's still going to make sure them lashes, them eyebrows, whatever the wax.
You want to be straight.
Okay? Because that can also uplift you.
What?
You ever had, like, you had a rough day, but then, like, after seeing your client feel like, it's like, oh, my gosh.
I'm like,
my mood changed. Like, you just made the room just swift. Like,
literally.
That's the best feeling. And that's the thing, too, in the world, the business world, too. Like, we had them days, but being able to see that what you doing, your talent, your craft is making someone feel and look a way that they've been wanting, praying, manifesting for it. And it's like, dang, all my worries is gone. Like, wow. And that impacts with, can you share a moment where you had to pause and realign with your mental health well-being while in dealing with your personal and professional, well, your personal and professional life?
You said pause and realign.
Like realizing like, okay, I gotta pause and reflect on what's going on. Mentally, like I may not be here right now, so how can I get this together so it won't overlap? Because, like one point in life, you'd be like, personal, like I'm here, but business is like, I'm not here.
Yeah, I got it.
Like, I'm not here.
I remember one time I was in my suite and my client, she's talking. And I don't mind her talking. I love her down. But I'm already like overwhelmed with personal life. Mm-hmm. And she's talking, and I had prayed that she wouldn't talk when she came into the service. No, just because I really wanted her to sleep so I can just
had that moment for you.
Yes, and she didn't come through. So she was talking and like she was just talking harder and harder and harder. And I started getting super upset, so I started crying behind her. No. And I'm doing her lashes and my eyes is juicy.
Not my eyes are juicy.
And I said, hold on, I have to use the bathroom. And I'm in the hallway just having a moment with myself. I'm like, you have to get this together. Yeah. Like your client is trying to talk to you. Yes, you're upset. You got stuff going on. You want her to be quiet, but she's not. Like, but you can't be in the back just crying behind this lady. So I went outside. You know what I'm saying? I took a second to breathe.
We love a good 5, 10, 15, 20-minute break, okay?
I had to go outside. All I had was like 5 minutes because I didn't want to be going too long and she think I'm in the bathroom pooping or something. But I'm like, okay. I got my little break in, went outside, took a breath, came back in. And then I had actually told her, because I was actually cool with her. Mm-hmm. I wasn't trying to disappoint her and not talk to her, but I ended up telling her, like, I have a lot going on. And so I had to take a step out for a second, and I let her know, like, is there a way we can kind of just listen to a little bit of music and just chill? She was like, oh, yeah, girl, you should have told me that. I was trying to talk to you.
And it'd be scary sometimes.
Yeah, I did not want to do that because I felt bad because she was so excited to come in and talk. But, like, I had to do that.
And it's so hard to try to fake the funk sometimes.
Oh my gosh.
It's so hard. Especially like if you got so much going on. I know for me, like I gotta talk about it first to myself or someone, and then as I'm doing the session or something, it's okay. It's at that moment, but if it come back, it'd be like, it won't be as bad as it was, but I'd be like, what? Like it's like a Summer Walker album. Them feelings again. Like constantly that feeling and these feelings again. Like, no, but that's a good example.
Yeah.
Because it gets to a point.
It really get like it's no point. I feel like as a service provider, it's no point that you should be sitting behind your client crying because you're trying to like make sure that they're happy. Like you just imagine like your personal mental health, what that's doing to you. You're sitting behind somebody crying because they're talking and you're having a super, super crazy, rough week, day, whatever. It takes nothing to just take a step, breathe, come back, and maybe voice to them how you feeling. Because she was actually okay with it. She was. Because
sometimes you can read a room and be like, my client don't want to hear this. So it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Especially too if it's a new client, you like, you want to give them the A1 day one vibe. But then sometimes it's like, ooh, Jesus, I don't know. But I'm going to give it to him straight. Because for me, I know I would have been like, you know what, sir, ma'am, I'm so excited, but then I'm low-key not because I'm going to give you a little summary. I ain't going to give you the whole details. I'm like, look, this is going on, blah, blah, blah. But I promise you, it's not going to intertwine what we got going on.
Right.
I'm going to go out there in the bathroom a little bit, get my, woosah.
Come back.
But when I come back, had to talk with you. That's why I love to, like, before you meet your clients, you get a little feel of them through the text messages or phone calls. So it's like, okay, I know what I'm getting into, and hopefully the vibes stay the same because it'd be scary. Like, oh my God, but life be life, and it happens. It happens when we excited, things happen. It's like, but during the whole process, it can change. And I could. So after you told her, did it change? Like the whole vibe was like, okay,
for me, better. I felt better because I took a second to breathe, and then I also explained to her like what's going on, so she can like know how to read the room a little better. And she was able to understand, and she stopped talking a little bit. Like she obviously kept the conversation going, but like she didn't go as hard as she was going in the beginning. And like she allowed me to kind of just like work and like have the music running, and it was a better space for me.
That's good. Like we love clients that understand that people we work with and network, because they know too. Like sometimes it's like, I'm here, bro, but I'm really not. But I'm still gonna give you what you give you. And to the ones out there, the business owners, entrepreneurs, all that had them days and they don't show at all, kudos to y'all, because I be trying so hard, but my big mouth be like, look, I gotta vent too. Let me vent real quick, and then I'm gonna get it off my chest and we good. But it's some people you be like, bro, I didn't know you were going through this, because some people been like, before they even step in the business, that's how it was personally for them. Like, I just hide my feelings, and they hide it so good. And I be like, wow. So, like, this what taps into the next question, too. Like, what self-care or, like, boundaries have helped you to protect your peace? Like, protect this peace within your personal life so it won't affect the business life. Like, how do you just be like, you wouldn't tell if I'm going through anything because I'm skating my way to freedom and everything. It's like, what?
Self-care routines or boundaries. I think just being more vocal for me. Like, I used to, like I said, people please, try and be nice. Just being more vocal with my clients, whether they're new or, like, regulars, letting them know, like, I have a little something going on today, but I'm still going to be here to provide the service that you're looking to get. In terms of self-care, I'm not going to lie. I don't really have a set self-care routine that I do that'll, like, help me protect my peace. But I try to make sure that every morning I get some coffee, because that's coffee. My thing. Like, if I can have some coffee before I start my shift, the shift is 9 times out of 10 going to go really good. But if I don't have it, it's like, boo, thumbs down, thumbs down. I just think that the coffee mixed with communicating with my clients in a way that it just makes it flow better.
That is so. I feel like too, like if you don't have that certain stuff, like for me, if I don't pray before I do anything, the day is going to suck. I'm like,
for real, it's going to suck.
It's going to suck if I don't have that time, like to do like the daily verse I see within like the planning and have the reflection stuff. Oh, the day gonna suck, and it showed. Like going back to the live stream.
Do you do it like early in the morning before you get started, or is it like before you come in to where you at, or like? I try to do it as soon as I wake up, get myself together and stuff. Cause like before I start the day, get that time. Thank you God for waking me up this morning. All that stuff, and then I see the verse, whatever it is today. I'm like, okay, Psalms, whatever. Okay, I'm reflect on that. I'm gonna do the prayer for it. I'm gonna do an affirmation
if I don't do none of that, or if I don't give thanks to him, oh, baby, it's going to be a riot.
Wow.
And it does. And that's when actually, like, spiritually, like, how has having that relationship on your spiritual side helped you also, too, within your business and in the professional life?
I think for me, just, like, not putting all the weight on my shoulders and knowing that there is somebody who I can, like, turn to, like, to talk to, like you said, to pray with about what I have going on, personal or business, it helps because it takes the load off of me personally. Because I know a lot of times in the past, I used to, like, struggle with my business, like, trying to, like, juggle all positions like I talked about in the beginning. And it felt like I was doing everything alone. But I think being able to turn to God and actually pray and, like, ask for, like, help in certain situations, I kind of see, like, I'm really not by myself. Like, I'm good. I have some help, and, like, I can actually do what it is that I'm trying to do. So
that is so dope. That is powerful. Like, it's something about that spiritual, like, from that live screen that just now has me asking people more about it, because it's like, you know, we got this going on, but, like, spiritually, does that also impact with, like, the adrenaline, like, along with the coffee? Does it impact with, like, okay, I'm gonna have a good day today. I got this coffee. Talk to the man upstairs or whatever. I'm gonna have a good day.
that helps a lot. It does.
Because if you don't have that, it's never too late to start to have that journey. It's never too late to talk to whoever you believe in. It's never too late to do that. Just always remember to, within anything you do, especially in the business world, is needed, because it gets to a point where it's like, who can I run to? Like, who can I run to when I have these issues? Like, who can I run to? And that's the best thing ever. That leads into, what are the most proud moments in your, like, what are you most proud of in this journey as an esthetician?
I think I'm, on a most basic level, I think I'm just super proud that I actually did it. I had a, what's it called? Like a PowerPoint that I made when I was like 12.
Oh, we love a good presentation.
Yes, it was on Prezi. And I think my school had asked us to, like, create a presentation of, like, what we want to do with our lives for the next, like, 20 to 30 years. And I actually put on the presentation that I wanted to be an esthetician.
We love that.
And that I wanted to start my own business. And I'm like, I actually did it. Like, so I'm super proud that I pushed through. I didn't finish the college situation.
But that's okay.
But, like, I was able to go to school. I graduated. I started the business. And we're 4 years in, and it's still going. So I'm super proud of that. Yes, so it's clap it up for the 4 years.
So amazing.
Yes. And it may not be where I want it to be all the way, but I got a feeling that it's going to get there.
It is. It
4
is.
years in, and I'm still doing it.
Yes.
I think I got this.
Because, baby, at times you be thinking, like, dang, time passed me by and you feel like you're not doing much. But then you sit back and it's like, I've done much, but it don't feel like it. It
doesn't feel like it all the time.
It don't feel like it, but it's like, dang, I'm really doing something and it's making some sense. And we love that for you. I'm here for it. I love it because it's like, wow, I seen you from behind the scenes. Now I'm in it, and it's like, wow, this is so nice.
I'm just visualizing myself in my room, waxing people, and then getting in my bed, to now in a room, like, taking payments off a card processor.
See?
Like, it's a whole different spectrum. Like, it may seem little to some people, like, oh, she got a little suite, she got a little room. But no, it's a major jump for me. I'm super proud of that.
I love that. Like how that challenge was, show me the bottom. Show me how you got there.
No,
and you, like, in your room to a suite.
Crazy.
Room to a suite. My bedroom. This is how dedicated I was. The makeup artist, doing it for fun. Then it's like, okay, esthetician, I'm going to take this to another level. Going to the school, getting it done. To now, in a suite, your space. You call the shot. This is my stuff.
Literally.
I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You can't do this, you can't do that. I'm going to provide this, you're not going to provide that. It's so, it's super dope. And that's a blessing. Like, you have to celebrate them big and small accomplishments.
What do you feel like yours is?
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, my proudest moment, I think, would be for reaching the 2 years.
Okay.
While going to school full time, working 2 jobs at that time, and doing the Vibing Out with Guests series. I never thought I would see myself having other people on there because I always like, okay, the Wu-Tang show, I said it on the business episode that came out, the first one. I forgot his name. He was like, I'm a one-man army ensemble. I always used to keep that in my mind. I walk around the house too like, I'm a one-man army. This much, like, what? Nobody gonna mess this up. But I was like, no, good and well, you like to hear people talk. They like to hear you talk, so why not? Yeah. And that's how it inspired me. And people be like, oh my gosh, I love it. Like, Naya would text me too, like, oh my gosh, I love it. Keep going. And like, just taking those words, and people's like, I want to be next on there. I was like, but I don't do those. And I was like, you know what? Girl, try it out and see. Mm-hmm. I did, and we on the 17th.
Crazy. Within
a couple months. Mind y'all, I started vibing out with guests on Valentine's Day. Because the reason for that was mini backstory. The person that was supposed to be the first guest on there, they want to talk about love. And I was like, okay, cool. So why not start on the 14th? I wanted to start actually on the 15th because, June 15th was like, okay, fine. And then I was like, I don't want people to be like, oh, we put on a side piece day. I was like, don't start. Side piece day. So I was like, okay, Valentine's Day. And I said on a Friday, like, it's the weekend. People want to, see what's going on. And then, like, I would see my dad and them watch drink champs and stuff because they would come out on the weekends, I guess, or whatever. And I was like, okay, cool, I could do that. And then ever since then, it was like every Friday, Vibing Out with E came. Vibing Out with Guests came out, and it was super dope. Like, I try to be, if I can't give out 3, at least I'm going to give out 1 episode. Like, April, I think, only had 1. Mm-hmm. And I was like, damn. But that episode was dope. Shout out to Damo for that. But it had to understand, too, going back to, like, your mental health and your professional world and your personal world, I got to give myself grace. Mm-hmm. I said, yo, I'm about to finish this degree. Mm-hmm. I can't have all these people because, like, it was stuff coming out of, well, not coming out of nowhere, but it was like, you got to do this, you got to do that. It's like, and then on top of that, you're still giving the weekly vibe. Mm-hmm. So it's like, and then too, business was not moving as much. Like, it wasn't a lot of guests as much. And then, we all have some guests too, or people that they do the stuff, but it's like they can't do it right now. And I understand that's okay. Whenever you're ready, let me know. But sometimes I'm like, look now, I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt, but come on now. Come on. Like, sometimes I'll be like, please just help me out. But now it's like, okay, you want it, I'm here for it. If not, it's okay. Because life be life, and I still love the support that you giving. Like, they be like, I want to go, but I'm scared. I'm like, okay, I'm let you watch some of the stuff, and then you let me know. And if not, it's okay. But I still respect and support what they do.
People be saying they scared, to come up here and talk? Mm-hmm. Oh, I feel that.
Yeah, I'm like, but think of it as it's a conversation of you and I. Like, sometimes
it's just
like
different, bro. Because you got the microphones, you got the lights and the camera, you got the engineer in the back. Like, it's like, dang.
Shout out to our guy Adonis.
Gosh, stressful.
It is. But I be telling people too, like, just if you gotta back that mic up, do it. I put mine because like that's how I'm used to at home. But I be telling people, just let me know what's comfortable. Because that's the whole thing too. When you're doing a business, my purpose is to serve you, to make sure that you're comfortable. Mm-hmm. Because if not, then it's like, if I don't ask you, it's like, I don't want you to be like, text me like, oh, I felt this way and stuff. I'm like, nope. That's why I make it neat. Like, I ask for phone numbers and stuff. I text you, be like, hey, just want to give you a little rundown who I am, and keep you up to date. Because I'm going to give you the same vibe from the message in person. Mm-hmm. And we going to have a bar. I'm like, but even too, y'all, we might not start right on time of the session, but that's okay. Because I want to make sure mentally you're here and you're comfortable. Because I know how it is to be in spaces and it's like, I don't feel comfortable. Mm-hmm. I don't. And that's why it's important too, when you serving a client within anything you're doing, please make sure they're comfortable. Make sure they're comfortable. Because if not, it might go left. And we don't want that to happen. Okay? So, that's for me. Oh, not you asking me a question.
Yeah,
not you asking me a question.
Yeah,
That's so sweet.
Erica. I'm crying.
I got 2 more questions for Naya, and y'all, this is getting too good, y'all. Like, I just love this series. So, So, what's one thing you've learned about yourself through entrepreneurship?
That I'm not as. Nope, I don't want to say that one. No, I was gonna say I'm not as organized as I think I am. Like I used to have it in a bag when I was in school. Nobody could tell me nothing for real. Like you said, that one man show. Like that was me.
I'm a one man army on song. You hear me?
Literally, that's how I felt. But now having the business, I realized that like I do need a little bit of help. Like I do need to like come across resources. Like it's okay to take help. It's okay to like talk to people, to bounce ideas off of. I'm not just a one man band just running it by myself. Like I would love to do that. Like be an octopus and have multiple hands.
What?
But like I do need help. I really realized that like it takes a lot to raise it. I mean, not to raise it, to run a business. And you really can't do everything by yourself. When you really sit and think about it, like obviously in the beginning as a startup, you potentially could do things by yourself, you know, have your little website, you know, have your little emails and, you know, your word of mouth. But like if you really are trying to expand and grow,
you need all the help.
You're going to need some help. And I had to realize that like early on, because I used to tell people like, I got it. I don't want your opinion. Like don't help me on anything. Like I got it. But I'm like, I really don't know a lot. Like when you really get into like the business aspect of like, you know, business credit, getting money, like trying to like find different places you can order stuff for like different vendors, you need help. I needed help.
Yeah.
And I still do need help. But I've been talking more and like meeting people, so like I've been getting help.
We love a good networking, okay? That's the best. Because I felt that way too. Like I started off, sometimes I still had it in my mind like I'm still a one man army a little bit because the team is not flourish how I want to, but I have an engineer now. My friends helping me with connections, but still to a point where too I'd be like, dang, I wish I could find somebody to do some edits and all that, because you know, you still want to learn because you never know what can happen. But sometimes too, like if this person a master, bring it here.
It's helpful.
How they say, I got it, cash up front. What? Help
I would
me.
love to have somebody like do my marketing.
Yes.
Like, oh my gosh. If I can have somebody do that part, I'm set. I don't mind playing the back a little bit and just sitting behind the chair and doing the work. But to actually get out and then you got to be in the front, you got to like talk to people, you got to make videos, you got to like release stuff. It gets to a point where it's like, oh my gosh, I need a little help. And that goes into just trying to find the right person, because it's also like my business is my baby. So it's like,
and you don't want anybody just coming in.
You don't want nobody just giving their opinion on it and telling you how it should go and like doing stuff, because it's like I cherish it in a different kind of way.
Especially that's your dream that you turn into a reality. It's something you have.
Yes, of course.
So you don't want just anybody in anything coming in and mess with it. Like that's why too within the business you got to make sure that you got people on your team that's like, okay, they're here to help and not trying to shatter it. Because it happens, but the moral of the story is, as long as everybody's on board, they comfortable, we here, we Gucci, we here, we are here. And lastly, since we're here, I've been waiting for this question.
Get out.
What can we expect from you and your brand? Anything exciting happening on the horizon?
Get out. Honestly, I'm not even going to lie, and this is just so sad to say. It's not even as exciting as you probably was hoping for. I would have loved to have had somebody in my room working on the days that I'm not in there, because I know that like I'm only in there about 3 days out the week.
Wait, you tried that before, right?
I did.
I
did,
that.
and it didn't work out because I didn't court her properly. Like, I think I just was so excited to just have her come in, and it was a disaster.
Aww.
So I'm hoping that now that I'm in school, that I'm able to like still try that idea out again. I don't have any like major lead on like how I'm gonna do it or like what it's gonna look like, but I know that with me going to school, getting into my program I'm trying to get into.
Yes, and she's gonna get that.
I hope so. I pray so.
Manifestation is real.
It's a like a Monday through Friday, like 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So that's my entire schedule. So I'm hoping that I can still keep my business running by finding somebody who represents me just as as good as I represent myself, and can play that position while I'm in school, and maybe I can pick up like weekends. But for the month of August, I guess we're already in it, but I haven't dropped the flyer yet. I'm doing a back to school sale. I'm doing a back to school sale. Everything will be 50% off. That's amazing.
Now. That is a deal.
That's a once in a lifetime thing.
Deal.
Like 50%
on a good lash.
50%. Do you know what you're paying for that,
babe? Let me make my appointment when it comes out.
Maybe we should cut this out.
Let me make my appointment.
It's only for the last 2 weeks of August.
Okay, so this be cool because this is the 15th. Mm-hmm. So it help you get a jump start.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm excited. I seen that, y'all. She made a pull up. She's like, should I do it back to school? I said, yes.
I thought about it.
Yes.
I thought about it hard.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all I got, man. So,
ladies and gentlemen, you ready for prepare for back to school, high school, college? I don't care if you're a teacher, CEO, whatever. Take advantage of that sale.
50%, bro.
50% off on a good lash set, baby.
That's
Can't
crazy.
beat it. It's lashes and wax or just lashes?
Every service I have.
You better get on it. You better. What?
Every service.
Babe, what?
Y'all saving major bucks.
Major. Okay.
Gotta get the girlies right for school.
Hello. So, yes, y'all heard it here, folks. Please prepare for the back to school deal that Naya's having. Of course, I'm going to promote it all over. Y'all know I am. And, of course, I'm going to get on that, too, because, hello? Hello? So,
get out.
Y'all know I love supporting the black businesses. You gotta support each other because it's hard out here. Okay. Oh, it's so hard. But other than that, y'all, we appreciate y'all so very much for y'all time and patience to listen to us, to see all of our raw and uncut giggles and professionalism that we do. It's hard, but it's such a skill that you master over time. We appreciate y'all so very much. I appreciate Naya again for taking the time out of her day to come back and speak on. Oh, thank you. To speak on her craft, her amazing craft is going to go amazing. It's going to keep flourishing, and you will get into the program. I know how it is, baby. You got that. That's in the bag already. Just keep doing what you gotta do. The people are here to support it. You know, we're here for it, and we love a black queen getting her stuff together.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And until next time, guys, I cannot wait to see y'all next Wednesday and as well as next Friday.
Back to back.
But back to back with the vibes. I don't know how September's gonna look, but enjoy it while you can, y'all, because school's coming back and I don't know. But I'm gonna try to give y'all as much as I can. Y'all gonna get the weekly vibes, but the weekend vibes, I don't know, but we're still gonna try. But until then, y'all, I thank you. But until then, y'all, thank you so very much. Please be safe out here. Enjoy. And please take care of yourself. Bye.